ladies, thank you, Matt, as we welcome you to the Super Regionals presented by Capital One. And a big day where we start sending perhaps some more teams to the Women's College World Series. We will start out with a big one, the 11 seed Texas Tech, the 6 seed Florida Gators, very familiar with Oklahoma City.
It's off the plate, great take by Shoemaker. That's a pitch she struck on against Nyjah yesterday.
And draws the walk to start things off.
Catch it to the lefty. She's dominant. She's got that power and that changeup.
Erickson, her first swing of the day, and what a tone setter for the lefties against Kennedy right out of the gate. It's 2-0 Florida.
How about the response? Gators coming out today, understanding they were going to face Nyjah. You get this 70-mile-an-hour pitch, screwball on the outer half. This is the hunt zone for the Gators. This is where Nyjah Kennedy loves to pitch those lefties, and Jocelyn Erickson making a statement here. 21st home run on the season. Well, the biggest thing Ava Brown's doing right now, she's hunting in. You can tell by the front foot where it's open, looking for that Kennedy power. She gets the changeup for strike 3, which is a perfectly working quick.
And a called strike 3, back-to-back, 2 down.
Well, after the home run on the outer half, Nyjah's starting to work on.
2-2 pitch coming. And she does strike out the side, all 3 looking. But a deep ball from Jocelyn Erickson with Taylor Shoemaker.
Conversation swirling around me this weekend here in Gainesville.
And she certainly did respond. There's a ground ball to short. Kenley Cahalan. 1 down. So Williams will lead things off. Pitches about 24 hours ago.
Yeah, when you look at her line, she gave up 3 runs. None of them earned, however. The defense a little faulty behind her.
Gets the swing and miss from Jackie Liss.
And that's what she did. Lineups.
And Burns draws the walk at a 2-out base runner. With a walk and a hit by pitch. Ground ball to third, and right there waiting is Grover. And Drew won, and a must-win for the Gators. They've got the early advantage.
On their defense and their pitching. It was an unusual game for them yesterday.
Fielding percentage number 4 in the country this year. Cahalan and Williams is there at second, 1 down. We'll have to try and win 2 straight starting later tonight against ASU and Kenzie Brown in order to advance. Another strikeout for Kennedy. The rise, and that's her 4th.
Okay.
Center field, Davis on the track. That has room. A 1-2-3 inning for Kennedy. ESPN's presentation of college softball. Rothrock gets her looking. Second strikeout for Keegan. Continuing her fabulous career as one of the best hitters in the country. And the first base knock of
the way the ball moves.
Allred got under it. Townsend Thomas now under it. 2 down. Tournament. Slices that, Oppo, and there's Wesolowski. No damage done. 2 complete, 2-0 Gators. Of course, UCLA, the all-time leaders in NCAA play with 12 titles. They can win today to get to the World Series. Gabby Comia grounds to first, and here comes the top of the order. They are the ones that did.
I mean, when she's on and they're scoring.
Fair ball, extra. Looking for 2, maybe try for 3, and she'll hold at second. And a runner in scoring position for the home run hitter, Jocelyn Erickson. Opposite, and that'll fall in. They're going to wave Shoemaker around. The throw way off the line, and Erickson will be thrown out at second base, but she drives in another run for Florida, and it's 3-0. Good cutoff there by Tech to get the out on an errant throw.
How about after the home run swing, we just see her barely get enough. I mean, she's literally just strong enough to find and fist this ball into left field to get a hit. If Caitlin Terry had had a good throw, I think they might have had a chance for her at home. But a great job behind the plate to get the run.
His ball's at the top.
Gets a swing and miss there for out number 3. Another run up, the RBI single for Jocelyn Erickson, 3-0 Gators. Maya Davis out in center, the only returning starters. And Rothrock hits Tony. She hit a couple yesterday. And that's the number 9 batter that gets a... And she gets hit for the 3rd time in the 2 games. This goes opposite. Wesolowski backtracks, reaches up to get it. Runner at second will tag, and Tony heads over to third base with 1 out. Send it down to Holly Rowe.
The sweat just literally drips into the palm of your hand.
Burns should be deep enough to get a run in. Almost a collision. Shoemaker makes the catch, and the throw not in time to get Tony. And Jasmine Burns has a sac fly to make it 3-1.
Jasmine Burns just missed this one, too. She ended up a hit.
Gets her to pop it up. Comia fighting the sun. That's trouble. She loses it. And more infield issues for the second game.
Not able to track this. This is where the infield needs to be talking to her. You almost have to basket catch over your head if you can. Cahalan, try to call her off.
One for Comia, just let everyone know you don't have it.
Yeah.
You got
basically their load to figure out how to attack them.
1-2 coming. Terry reaches out for it. Thomas on the run, and she's got it in foul territory. ESPN's presentation of college softball.
Throw that pitch about 19% of the time.
Thomas grounds out to short, 1 down.
And loves
For Nyjah for the first time, where she's allowed at least 3 earned runs in a game. Fly ball out there, 2 down.
to take. That's maybe an inch off the plate.
Cahalan rips into one, and it bounces away from Allred, and Kenley standing at second base. And she has her first hit of the series. In the order, were on base 5 times. They scored 3 times in game 1. Walker, deep drive, way back, off the roof of the bullpen. 2-run shot for Florida.
How about Walker? A home run in yesterday's game off of Caitlin Terry to chase Terry, and now a home run on a changeup off of Nyjah Kennedy, a 2-run shot.
And seeing this pitch, the changeup, which has been really good for Nyjah early in this game. We talked a lot about the screwball getting hit, but a beautiful recognition of the pitch. And I'll tell you what, talk about getting this crowd on their feet and going. Hit it off the roof of the batting cage. That is 5 earned runs.
That ties Kennedy's career high. That is the 2nd time this postseason she has been tagged.
Has mentioned it. He said Lincoln is very important to this team. He's been trying to get her more innings throughout the year.
Draws the walk. By the way, the Walker home run, that is now 6 home runs in a Comia with Shoemaker and Erickson due up. Those 2 have been responsible for 3 of the 5 runs. And that's going to be trouble. 2 on base for Shoemaker. Tying the All-American, Skylar Wallace. Fly ball out to Caitlin Terry, and that ends the inning. But more damage done by Madison Walker. The long climb back now begins for Texas Tech, down 5-1. And Maya Davis doing what she does best. Will lead off the inning with her second single.
And both of them first pitch.
To try and keep these innings short. And that's not going to help. Allred with extra bases. Davis wheeling around third. She'll hold there. And 2 in scoring position now for Langi Quiroga. Quiroga coming home with the throw, and it's not going to be on line enough for Cahalan.
I'm surprised she didn't put down the tag.
Yeah.
Davis came back to get home plate because she was trying to go wide of the tag. I don't know if she thought it was a force or just assumed we don't have a play here. Cahalan comes home, and because of the throw, but Cahalan doesn't even put the tag on. But watch Mia Davis. I think she missed home plate, so she comes back to tag home plate because there was never a tag.
Yeah, the throw is in the dirt. Erickson, I don't know if she was surprised that the throw came home, but she did not even try to make the tag.
Yeah, she missed home plate, and she'll come back and get home plate.
Yeah, and Marty Abzishin, the home plate umpire, does.
Tony, ground ball, could be 2. The scoop, Cahalan turns, fires. Walker can't hold on. And now runners at the corners with 1 out. Hit by a pitcher last time up. And again, that is the 4th time in the 2 games.
Trying to get underneath her hands. And you can see the
deep fly ball, way back. And the catch made at the base of the wall by Wesolowski. It stays in the yard by a foot. And Florida stays in front. We'll return after this message and a word. Erickson refuses to go down, and a base hit, her 3rd of the game.
wow. First strikeout for Lincoln.
That'll bring up Townsend Thomas. Struck out in the 1st, grounded to short in the 4th. Drops down the bunt and beats it out. Kendall Grover will step in. Check swing, and it goes right back to Lincoln, who flips it over to first. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 out.
Shouldn't even think about going after the lead run.
One-two pitch from Lincoln. Cahalan delivers again. 1 run is in. Thomas to the plate. 2-run score. And Kenley Cahalan, a big comeback day for her after a rough one yesterday.
Well, this is where it's so important to be resilient. Cahalan battling pitches, is able to get through this ball to on the outer half, but look at the way she gets around it. A changeup, she loops it into right field, puts it on the green, and with the speed on the bases, especially Thomas at 2nd, puts 2 more runs up on the board for Florida.
Here comes Madison Walker, a 2-run home run, her last time up, and Cahalan will catch Tech napping on the throw back to the pitcher, and she steals 2nd. Walker pops it up. Williams on the grass, and it drops in for a base hit. And both sides have now lost an easy pop-up in the sun. And a run scores for Florida.
I don't know if Mia Williams loses this in the sun, and Caitlin Terry's far deep enough, but she just gives up on it. They both do. And I don't don't think Mia lost in the sun. I think she thought Caitlin Terry was going to come get it. This is late in the season for a miscommunication, a ball to drop in. But again, different lineups, different positions. Caitlin Terry started this game.
Bottom half of this inning. Base hit will be extras. McClellan, they're going to wave her around and try and score. The throw to Burns is high. And another run plated for Florida. RBI double for Wesolowski. And more damage with 2 outs from Florida.
Wesolowski finding the gap into this. And to me, it's about the reactions from Florida. Getting another run on the board, and after coming around to score all the way from first base as Tim Walton sends her in. Watch the reacts as she slides home. Gabby Camilla right there in the on-deck circle.
Rally for Florida and a 4-run 5th inning. Draws the walk, and here comes the top of the order. And Taylor Shoemaker. A trickler to third, and everybody's going to be safe. Bases loaded for the home run hitting Jocelyn Erickson. Erickson pops it up. And that will end the inning. 9-2 Gators. And a must-win game 2 for them. If Florida wins this game.
Yeah, she's the arm. She's your ace in the circle, and she's going to be there in big games.
Panel pops it up. 1 down. Holly Rowe.
You know, Keegan Rothrock is such a great doing extra sled work, extra running, and she feels very good.
Base hit up the middle for Caitlin Terry. Yeah, and they've been able to use Holly. They've been able to use
Just something a little bit different. Try to keep them off balance. Roll ground balls. Wow.
Swing and a miss.
And there's one of those secondary pitches, a changeup.
Be your catcher. It's definitely got to be Erickson.
Well, and Erickson at first.
Yeah, they just made a switch. She was behind the plate. All red. Cannot take advantage. And grounds it out. Quick work for Rothrock in a 9-2 game. 3, 4, and 5 coming up for Florida. Ava Brown has struck out 3 times. She'll put this one in play. And Tony will sling it over for out number 1. Good backhand by Williams, 2 down. Hey, the NBA Eastern Conference.
Power fours. Power fours, doesn't matter what position in the conference you come in, you can compete with anyone else.
Ground ball to short. And it's 1, 2, 3 for Lincoln. We'll return after this message. With really no weaknesses in this lineup. Almost doesn't matter where you are and who you're facing, but she does get Quiroga to pop it up.
Hey, a pop fly in the infield caught.
Chopped into the ground. Who's covering first? And it is Comia, the all-SEC defensive team second baseman. 2 down.
That is just great communication between.
Ball 4. Stomping grounds. Here's the 1-1 to Liss. Grabbed at third by Grover. Robs a base hit as we head to the 7th.
Wow, how about
Afternoon, all night on ESPN and ESPN2. The If Necessary Game 3s tomorrow. And Kenley Cahalan deadens a bunt to open things up here in the 7th. Another bunt laid down, and she'll be safe at first. Cahalan over to third, and are they going to say runner interference here? And Cahalan's going to try another delayed steal, and she is safe at second. It's the second time she has done that to Lincoln and Burns.
While they're
As the humidity here in Gainesville, will it be the end of the road for some incredible seniors? Catch is made out in right, and the throw in as Cahalan takes third with 2 outs. Comia chopped to short, and a run will score. RBI infield hit for the number 9 batter as Tony struggled to get that one out of her glove on the transfer.
But this is all manufactured. I mean, you think about Cahalan getting on base with a drag bunt, stealing second, sacrificed over to third on a fly ball, and then Tony just not able to get it into her hand correctly. But Comia, beautiful job using the short game again. Second slap hit of the game.
Florida lead off you, and he said, how about outfielder you? And he's got a good point. Ball forward to Shoemaker.
nice ball changeup type pitchers, a little bit of screwball, curveball. Where's the drop ball?
Erickson doesn't get enough of that one. On the run, Davis, a long way to go, all the way over into left field to make the catch. Last chance coming up for Tech. Otherwise, we've got a game 3 tomorrow. Burns, and that bounces off of Grover's chest. And a base runner for Texas Tech. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 for Rothrock, 1 down. The Gators 2 outs away. Chop to second, backs up Comia. She's only got the play to first. 2 down with Burns to second, and Maya Davis is the last chance. Otherwise, we go to game 3 tomorrow. Ground ball to second. This could do it for the Gators. And they win game 2 to even the Super Regional. 10-2 the final. As they hand Nigeri Kennedy her 3rd loss this month.
How about the response from these Gators? We talked about it. Jocelyn Erickson, Taylor Shoemaker, the big bats in this lineup struggled yesterday. Well, I'll tell you what, Erickson, that 2-run home run, it set the tone for the entire game. She ended up having one of the hottest games that she's had all year, and it just